Can you tell us your name, please, and where you're from?
My name is Eva Sarkowska. I'm from Poland.
Okay, Eva. What was the most interesting period of your life?
The most interesting period will be right now.
Why?
Because I've lived many changes in my life. Many things happen. I moved from one country to another a couple of times already. And right now I think I already have enough life lived and experience to be really enjoying it. Apart from the fact that I have a 3-year-old son and he changed my life completely.
Oh, wow. Another one. What was the most difficult period of your life?
This is a difficult question. I think that it's not so much the period as the moments that come in your life. Because you can have really good times, but there's always something that is difficult. You have to overcome it and go on. I don't think I ever had a difficult period. I think I had difficult moments like we all do, and they happen once in a while in any time of your life.
Okay. You can answer the question, who are you, without referring to your occupation, what will be?
Well, I would say that I'm a person who tries to live the life the best I can. No matter where I am or who am I with or what I'm doing. I do my best because I think this is the most important thing that you can do. Whatever you do, do it the best you can. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it.
Very good. Another one. What is an issue that you feel strongly about?
That would probably be tolerance. I think people discriminate so much against other people because of anything. And not only talking about race or religion, but really anything. What you wear, how you wear it, what you do, where you live, what car you drive. And I think this is completely ridiculous. I think that people should really be much more open to what is around them. They would probably see much more and live much more.
Very fun. What did you imagine your life will be in 5 years?
Well, this is something that you can never know. Once before, I used to make plans and imagine how my life will be in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, and then the life proved me wrong so many times, or took me to places like Mexico that I never thought I would go, that I stopped thinking about that. Because, if there's a saying in Polish, they say that if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And I stopped doing this because the more I envision things, they just change, First I lived in Poland, then I lived in Finland, now I live in Mexico. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 5 years. And wherever life will take me, I suppose I'll just go with it. I would like to be still in Mexico in that time. I'd like to, live peacefully with myself.
Okay. Starting from that question, what was an important event in your life?
Well, then the number one most important event in my life would be, at that point, the birth of my son. I never suspected myself of very strong maternal feelings or instincts until my son was born, and practically he's definitely the center of my life, and the most difficult moment in my life was when he came to it.
Name 5 adjectives that describe most of the people you like, and tell me why you like those attributes.
That would be responsible. I believe that people should be responsible for what they say and for what they do, and live up and own up to what they've done, to their mistakes or their successes, because I think this is something really important, to be a person of integrity. The other one would be probably tolerant, like what I already talked about. Another one would be caring.
Why?
Because if you don't care for the people who are around you, what do you care for? You have to give something back, And that's 3, right? Okay. Number 4 would be, let me think. Another one would be probably generous. Generous in what you do and what you feel and how you treat the people around you. And the last one, not least definitely, probably honest. I think people lie too much, or just say things in ways that are pretty much a waste of time. It would be so much easier if we just said what we think. Of course, not in a rude or impolite way, but just straight, without beating around the bush and going around the topic.
How do you define friendship?
How do I define friendship? I think based on my experience, and like I said, I moved from one country to another many times, I would say that friendship would be being able to still communicate with people you knew many years ago like it was yesterday. Not to lose contact, not to lose touch, even though the distance is far, and anytime you see each other, it's like old times. You just give.
Very good. How do you define living well? And talking about that, how do you describe success?
Okay. Living well, apart from the obvious, which is the economic part of it, I think living well would be more living true to yourself, doing what you love, and not wasting any moment of your life regretting it. And success would be more or less this: if you can live your life and answer the question, do you regret anything, and answer it no, I think that's a pretty big success.
Another tricky question. Do you work to live or do you like to work?
No, definitely I work to live. Not live to work. Work is just part of life. It's something that comes and goes. Unlike your family, your parents, your husband, or your children. These things don't change. But work, comes and goes. Once you work here, then you work somewhere else. Definitely you should love what you do. Because otherwise it's a waste of time if you do something in your life that you don't completely enjoy. But definitely I work to live, not the other way.
Do you have a purpose in your life?
Do I have what?
Purpose.
Purpose?
Purpose, sorry.
Purpose, I think everybody does, even though we don't know what it is sometimes. What I imagine for myself, the purpose in my life right now, number one would be to be a mother to my son. Another one would be I would like to be able to fulfill myself in a way that to do everything I ever planned to do. But the purpose as such, I don't know, be happy for me.
Very good goal. If you can say I have been successful completely in something, what it will be?
Completely?
Or successful?
Mm-hmm. Well, studying, I think. I think that the best thing that I ever do is learn. I have a good ability to learn new things, and I think I should use it a bit more, because sometimes people, you just get lazy sometimes and forget about things. But what I've always been good at is studying, learning new things. Probably languages would be the number one, but anything really.
Oh, very good. That's all, Eva. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again.
Thank you, me too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yeah.
No sé cómo se apaga.
Gracias.